Today, important information concerning the COVID vaccine and children. I am pleased to be joined by two pediatricians from the Lehigh Valley Health Network here in Hazleton, Dr. Varhade and Dr. Adamala. Dr. Varhade, I understand there are clinical trials underway for the vaccine for young children. Should young children get the vaccine? Do they need to get the vaccine?
So, in my opinion, considering side effects and benefits, which the benefits will be more, and I will pro for the vaccination, even the younger children. Currently, we have started giving 18 years and older adolescents, and in some area, we have started even 16 years and older kids. We are giving the kids or the adolescents who have some medical problems, so they are giving first to them. But as the more vaccines available, we will vaccinate all the adolescents and the pediatric population in that age group. Some of the companies like Pfizer and the Moderna is going to start the clinical trials for even the 4 months and older age group. And as soon as they are available, we will start vaccinating even the younger kids.
Are a lot of children developing COVID-19, and are the parents receptive to the vaccine for their children?
We come across a lot of children being more positive for infection, and the mortality rate is very less compared to the older generation, old age group. But if you want to create a herd immunity, sooner or later, we have to give the vaccinations. But we have to look at the risk factors and benefits of the vaccination. So the best way to increase the immunity is by vaccination. We have rarely come across the side effects in older age group unless like a flu-like symptoms. Max is a flu-like symptoms. Adults or older age population are getting. If you look at the death versus side effects, always the vaccine is best. And they are only the Pfizer is approved above 16 and above right now. Moderna and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are working on to increase the vaccination for other age groups also. But the children who are high risk, high medical problems, immunosuppressed populations, parents are willing to give the vaccination because they have a lot of age left to live unhappy, and nobody wants to see a child go through this process because of the COVID virus. And when you have availability of a vaccine, it is better to give a vaccine. And if you have any side effects like a flu-like symptoms, give a Tylenol or Motrin. And most of the side effects are gone within 24 hours.
Doctor, what is your advice to parents right now who are thinking about this and wondering if they should get their children the vaccine when they become available?
As we see, a lot of adult population are getting vaccinated, and now it's a time to vaccinate our kids to save their life as well as save the adult population life too. So my advice to the parents, give the vaccine and provide from our point, all the doctors and the pediatricians should educate the parents for giving the vaccine.
One last thing then, we would like to address that there are precautions that we should still take even though the vaccines are not available yet for the children. Correct, doctor?
We have a lot of misconceptions regarding the vaccines that if you have a COVID-19 vaccination, you may not get COVID. It is absolutely false. If you have a vaccination, it only increases your immunity power. But if you come across it without a mask and or large gatherings, there is still high risk of getting COVID-19, even though you're vaccinated, but the symptoms will be less. So until this pandemic is over, try to do the basic things first, like using the mask, avoid gatherings, and make sure you wash your hands well. So we have to avoid this misconception that vaccination itself is not gonna immune to not to get a COVID. You still may get the COVID-19, but the symptoms will be less. That's very important message we have to give to the community, and try to still apply the basic measures first.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant on Wyoming Street in Hazleton. Stop by Friday and Saturday nights for all-you-can-eat crab legs starting at 5 p.m. Also, check out Frankie's new hours and their specials on their Facebook page.